Okay, how's it going, everybody? This should be working. Just need to advertise. We put the downvote in, see if people are downvoting. This should be working. Anyway, yeah, so basically this is the Slytherin Next Fest. This publisher apparently does more games than just Broken Arrow. You wouldn't know, but so, apparently it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Um, and they're gonna reveal the new Russia DLC apparently. Um, 1.0 launch today. Oh, that's of Nightmare Frontier. I was gonna say that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we're gonna find out about that. Slytherin do publish other stuff. They do not publish my game, Hearst Hero. Hearst Hero is a Slytherin free game. But yeah, if you look up Broken Arrow and then you check the publisher, you can see all the things that they look mostly negative, 22% positive, right? 59% positive. Okay, Hearst Hero. It's not out yet. You can wishlist it if you want. But yeah, 88% positive.
I am a good person.
And that's what being a good person gets you. So we'll check out the other while we're waiting for these people. The other Slytherin titles. So it's almost starting, guys. Aren't you hyped?
Broken Arrow is a large-scale, real-time strategy game set.
It's a large-scale, real-time strategy game. What? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're using the Twitch. Sorry, the Steam has like an integration that if you go on the store page, you can see a stream of them playing. So every game that they publish, they're just streaming the same stream. But some of them appear to be further in the future than others. 221, 215? Or is that just the time it took me to load that? That wasn't 6 seconds, right? Anyway, they do make other games, none of which I've really played. So I own a copy of Gladius Relics of War, but I don't actually, etc., etc., etc. He's playing Warner 1v1. Why is he doing that when he could be checking out the latest Battle Sector DLC? Flippin' heck, I guess they're like Paradox. Oh, Starship Troopers is the popular one. And they do like Terminator Salvation. So yeah, I mean, look at that, 5,708 positive reviews. Broken Arrow, Broken Arrow is by far and away their most popular series, so it is what it is. Gladius was given for free, or is that why I own it? Okay, that makes sense. Why did they time you out on the official BA Discord? Man, some guy clown emoji'd me, and the admin said, you both need to knock it off. And I was like, I'm not doing anything. And then he kept clown emojiing me, right? And nothing was happening. I was like, come on, man, you're not doing anything. And then I clown emojied this guy back, and I got timed out for a week. So it's unfair. It's favoritism. It's favoritism. I want to be a Project Bend. That's a famous. Interesting. Guys, it's almost started. 17 seconds. They're actually already sat down. Are you hyped? I'm so hyped right now. Wow, they're going to be talking. Wow, truly inspirational. Yeah, I've got the chat up on my other monitor and stuff. Can't wait to get banned for rebroadcast, illegal rebroadcast. You got a license. You got a license.
Hello and welcome everyone.
They found the only
Slytherin
female
Next.
Broken Arrow player.
I'm Kiri, I'll be your host today. And we've got a show packed with releases, with news, announcements, fresh gameplay. And I hope you're all excited for this. I'm not doing this alone. I have, as a first guest, I have Marco Milano here, Slytherin's Director of Publishing. And he's going to start talking about where the company is headed.
I feel really bad for him, to be honest.
Welcome everyone.
He has a very
Yes,
difficult
I'm
job with
working
Broken
there.
Arrow.
I guess
It's
so.
not his fault the game's shit.
So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting show. Thank you for being our host, Kiri.
Thank you for having me.
It's great that we are able to sort of step into a different world. I really like the setup, and we have a lot of things to announce. So where the company is heading is an interesting question. This is the first time we have to select very carefully what we
I don't think they fight
announce
Flicks.
and discuss in our Slytherin Next event. Usually we try to cover a bit of everything we have. And this time we had to select, otherwise we would have gone for like 3 or 4 hours.
You're just doing too much.
Yeah, there's a lot happening, that's for sure. So we have announcements, and we really want to focus on the meaningful stuff. So we don't really want to sort of announce things
You
that
guys
are
need to
like
embrace Islam
unsure or
and not let,
don't have a release date or stuff. We really want to focus
scantily
on the real
dressed females distract you from what's really important.
That's a positive.
Broken Arrow.
Because it means that we have a lot to say.
Absolutely.
And on the other hand, as a company, we are really trying to balance between games that we develop internally. We have quite a few. And then also games that we publish from third party. IPs, external IPs, and owned IPs. It's really an interesting time in the market. As you know, it's a tough time for the industry. And we are
yeah, everybody keeps getting fired. Have you heard about that?
What is for us
Terminator Dark Fate DLC.
It's a
I don't know, I haven't played it.
exercise.
I've heard good things.
So we are really trying hard to sort of strike the balance of new games, existing games with DLCs, new content, making live ops games like a Broken Arrow, for instance. So games that have a long tail. There's a bit of everything, I would say.
Broken Arrow is their
Awesome.
best-selling product
Can we
ever.
see something new?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Despite the
it's
negative
interesting.
reviews,
the first thing I'd like to start
They're not
from,
going anywhere, unfortunately.
is a new signing, a game that already has a product page out, but we're announcing the collaboration with this developer. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
You want to go for it?
Yeah, that's what we hear, right? We want to see new stuff. Do you want to announce the name or something?
Yeah, I mean, the game is called Veil of Ashes,
Yeah.
and
Veil
we
of
have
Ashes.
a trailer for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's this one! No, Slytherin is publishing this. It's over. It's going to cost £1 million. I wanted to play it as well. Oh, no. Damn, that sucks. It's so over. I'm not getting early access because they hate me because of Broken Arrow, which is entirely my fault. But anyway, I should have sucked at the corporate teat more. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm really upset about that. I was hyped for that.
That's really cool. Fascinated by the tank vehicles because they're not really like, I'm going to say normal tanks as we have now, but they're like.
Yeah, it's the whole lore is really cool. So it's a recent signing. We've just recently signed a game. It's a small
All kinds
German
of stickers,
studio. Very young. It's their first game. Very excited to work with them. They are very passionate about their product. The game already has quite a lot of visibility on Steam because it already has something like over 100,000 wish lists. So it's pretty big already. It's a real-time strategy game where you basically control sort of infantry and these big machines, steam-powered machines that are like set in this dark universe.
So it's like more Company of Heroes
scale. It's a really
scale.
cool take on the genre with.
Or it's just
some
Broken
very
Arrow
interesting,
steampunk, I guess.
mechanics, driven by the idea of having this huge behemoth tanks that you are controlling over a map.
It looks really awesome. I'm looking forward to this one. And the developer is Memoir.
Yes.
We talked about this since it's a German one. I'm going to say the name. So.
Yeah, I'm glad you're
I was
here
going
to
to
say
say
the name.
that's
No
fluent
problem.
pronunciation there.
which is
Greifenmeer.
this is like the interesting. I was saying earlier on. First, I think first time we work with a structured German studio. Of course, we have proxies, part proxy studios, sort of part German as well. But this is the first time we work with a structured German studio.
Is it Warhammer
I'm
Classic?
blown away by their creativity and their artistic vision as well. Because you've got to have this idea of how to create these big tanks, because of course they are like taking
that sucks,
inspiration from real life tanks.
I'm pretty
and so
sure
on.
I'm like
Really,
blacklisted from
everything
Slytherin for
it's really
my work
powerfully
on
driven
Broken
by the
Arrow,
creative
so
vision of the team,
looks
which
like
is
I'm
great.
gonna have to
Amazing.
not get that one early.
And that ties into
It is what it
bigger.
is.
Right.
So yeah, the game is
Collaboration.
currently announced set to release next year, which is and we have another announcement, which I'm very happy to,
Need to
sort
work
of
on that.
share today.
It's been 13 years since my German
it's,
lessons. Are they going to do the thing where Broken Arrow shows up for 5 minutes at the end? They've done that before,
Big,
nice
very
gameplay.
big thing for us.
Memoir 44.
Memoir 44.
Doesn't
We
even have a
are
Steam page, mate.
super excited
Memoir.
about signing the IP. Today we're announcing that we are making a game about Memoir. We don't show Memoir as because we are early in development, or sort of not advanced enough to show the game.
That's fair.
What even is
We
it,
are
bro?
working with an Italian studio called Volcanite Games. The guys
It's a
are
board
behind
game.
some of the best-selling Panzer Corps DLCs.
It's a
So
board
they know
game.
They know their hex and counters war games. They're very experienced, but they're also known for picking up sort of UI elements that are easy.
It's a 3D
easy to pick
printed
up,
board game.
kind of easy onboarding as well. So they're sort of trying to make a game that really resonates with both the core community of Memoir 44 players, but also attracting new players to the scene. I'm very excited about
And
it.
this is what we played
it's
in
the first time we did that
Afghanistan. Okay.
And Days of Wonder, again, a French company and a German company. It's interesting. That's definitely an interesting one, and it ties in very well.
I just
with
rage baited the
what
chat
I
with
was
some
mentioning
BA
about
infos.
really balancing new IPs and
Sorry,
existing
wrong,
licenses. We have, as a company, we're really in our previous Leadering Next, we announced Bolt Action. We then, after that, announced the collaboration
BA's
with
in here
Cyanide for
somewhere.
Blood Bowl, then Memoir. It really
Can I view his message history?
speaks for the approach we're getting in terms of trying to
I guess not.
appeal to the audience of the board games and the board war games. Memoir for us is a good
bonus.
example of that, and of course excited to share more in the future as well.
Yeah, you've been busy.
It's on the shelf
Very
behind the
busy.
lady.
It's really cool to
yes,
see
you're
that
right.
taking board games
Memoir
and then
44, there
making
it
video
is.
games, or maybe there was already a video game with Blood Bowl, for example, and just
Yeah,
doing something new.
I
cool.
think it's interesting because in the market we're always trying to
PlayStation ran away
find,
from physical media.
audiences
Slithering
for
is
games.
slithering
So
into the
we
gap.
have an idea for a game, and then we try and sort of fit an audience within that game. This is the reverse, reasoning. It's like, do we have an IP that's beloved by many people, but it's
Oh, fair
also
enough.
actively played? It's not like a movie where you're hoping that your game fits the IP because it's got the right lore and so on. These are actually games with existing gameplay features, with systems and so on. So you're really trying to attract a type of player who already knows what to expect, and we're now trying to almost like please them and make something for them.
Yeah,
Which is an interesting and scary exercise as well.
I bet. But does that make it easier when you're in? Do you know what they expect?
Well, I think for Bolt Action is a good example. When we announced Bolt Action, we were inundated by feedback from existing bolt action players saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. And ultimately, we had to sort of almost go back to the design documents and say, right, how does that feedback fit in with what we're doing? And we changed a lot of things. So we know what
I understand why they're doing
we
this,
also
right?
want to
I
make
get
sure
it.
that they feel
get
the
it.
same.
Broken Arrow is their most popular product,
excitement when they played the
and
board
so they
game
want
and
to,
the
oh, you're hit for Broken
which is
Arrow. Well,
not
it's like when you go to the movie theater,
you cannot achieve
the
that by
cinema,
creating the experience
and
with
like the
the
first half an hour is just
feeling
trailers for
of
other
just
movies because they know
That's
they've
an
got
excellent
you.
point, yeah.
Right? There's 1,000 of us waiting for the Broken Arrow news. Right?
is interesting because there's a gameplay that's mixed between
You can play it in
dice
an
and
hour.
cards,
Fair
and
enough. Can you just
so
play BA?
that there will be this element of how
We
do
don't
we
play BA on this channel.
how do we give that impression of you're holding up cards and you're moving things around. It's like very physical game. That's something that we're working on right now.
Yeah, that is really cool. I've not played the game, so like for me, this is very interesting then, because I would
It's
just be part
behind
of
you. You haven't
this
played
starting
it.
with a video game,
Yeah,
and I guess that's also then a different audience, like people who are new to the whole thing, they don't know anything about it. And
yeah. I think that first thing you need to convince the existing players, because if you
of
have
course.
them on board, then everything is easier after
Yeah.
that.
Somebody's
So we
messaging
want
me
to
on
work with
Discord.
with the
Sorry, I
existing
need to.
communities. But
It
you're
might be
right.
important.
Many people come to these games from the digital version. Maybe then they buy the board game.
Possibly,
So it's definitely an area where we want to work with Days of Wonder and Asmodee to sort of
It wasn't
build
important.
that excitement around the digital version, so that there's a lot of
Right, these
cross
Russian thumbnails are next level. Look at that.
whatever.
It's Flicks
No,
as
of
a
course, that
drug
just makes
dealer
sense.
holding the
You-
win rate.
you have a potentially really big audience, the
Yes.
old board game audience, and then the new
The
ones
Russians, they
that
don't give a
see the
shit.
video game and think, oh, that's a really cool strategy game, gonna try it.
That's next
Yeah,
level.
and of course you've got strategy gamers that maybe have heard about it and never played it. So we'll see. Again, in 2027, we'll see how the game goes. But we're going to give a bit more insight on the gameplay around early fall. So we have a lot of more news coming for the game, and hopefully that will start the conversation with the community.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so that's the first two announcements, and
now we're
I
going to
think
talk
that,
about Broken Arrow.
The next big thing we have to talk about is
Next big thing?
Broken Arrow.
Wait, hey! Oh, I wasn't expecting that, actually. I thought they'd put it at the end. Something is happening,
Arrow.
guys.
I
Something
mean,
is happening. No BTFO.
you kind of
Look.
have to talk about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Will
Well,
anything happen?
I think
no.
Broken Arrow
you were all
is,
wrong.
It's on your face.
know,
like you want to talk about this.
Yeah. Well, Broken Arrow. Just to go straight to points. Broken Arrow is now a year old, just over a year old. The community of that started populating the Broken Arrow game over the months have been a very vocal part of our decision-making process in where the Broken Arrow games would go. And we have been sort of
vocal is one way to
trying
describe
to,
it.
with the development team, Steve
Will
Balalaika,
they
trying
show
to sort of
Flix's execution
go
on
in the
this
direction
stream?
we thought the game would need to go, but also trying to sort of get the community feedback and take into that direction. Sometimes we made
looks
it,
okay.
sometimes
I've
we
not played
didn't.
it.
And when we didn't, the community was very, very clear in saying, you guys got it wrong, so we're happy to take a step back and then rework on it. So basically, what happened over the last few months, we've released this new branch of the game called PT. It was this public testing environment where we asked the core community of players, what you like about these balance changes and gameplay changes and so on. We then went on for some time with the testing environment, trying to push these changes, and then we merged what we thought the changes were, the relevant changes were, into the main branch, and closed PT. That didn't go as planned, as many of the players were like, I think you missed a lot of the elements that were making PT fun, and you didn't put them in that version. So the team has now gone back, reworked on all these features, on gameplay features. They're currently running another test for the next patch, which will release on the 30th of July.
Whoa, next patch.
We'll have
30th.
a new gameplay patch on the 30th of July.
That's
We'll
the
have a new
release date
technical
of
patch
First Hero,
and
bro.
also the spectator mode release. So we now are 8 days away from that event.
Right.
So
What, so the
That's very
technical
soon.
patch,
it is very soon.
bounce
It is very
patch and the
soon.
spectator
so
patch
on
are
the
all
30th of
coming out
July,
on the
we'll have
30th.
all these new elements deployed to the game, and hopefully that will take the game to the next level,
Yeah.
which will allow us to release a DLC finally,
Yes.
the first paid for DLC,
Whoa,
and,
what?
which is going to be called Russian Guard. So
I'm in
Russian
the way,
Guard
I'm in the way, sorry.
is a new specialization, of course,
Whoa, I'm in the way
for
everywhere.
the Russian faction. We have 35 new units.
Oh
2
no,
maps.
they're going to be so mad.
There
2
are
maps, how many units was it?
2 co-op
35?
scenarios as well,
2 co-op
and a new
scenarios.
hangar. So it's a pretty meaty DLC, and that will release.
How many units did he say? I was talking,
this summer.
sorry.
I won't give you a date because I don't know the date. I mean, I'm happy that we are able to give the 30th of July for the next gameplay patch, which is great.
Yeah.
And then for the DLC, we'll see.
There will be news and announcements as you go along.
Oh
So
yeah,
just-
big time.
We don't have to announce everything
So that's
today, right?
Spetsnaz Alpha, they've got a grenade
yes,
launcher.
thank you. Good point.
Okay.
And the other thing that is important about Broken Arrow that I want to announce is that we have
295.
partnered with ESL Faceit to officially start the competitive era for the game. So
Oh,
we
that's
will
exciting.
have first official tournament going this summer.
Wow.
As soon as the spectator or observer mode is released, we'll have the ability to sort of do more.
But you don't have
with the
replays.
Official sort of esport element of the game.
So
With ESL Faceit, we've partnered to run the first tournament this summer. We'll have this going as an official tournament, and we'll see how that goes, and then explore, the future of that element in more detail as we go. But
I
it's
should have
very
been
exciting.
nicer to the
It is
corpos,
exciting,
man.
and that's a
I
lot of
won't
news
be allowed
already
to
for
go to
Broken
that
Arrow.
tournament.
Yeah.
So the patch, the DLC, the
That was
tournaments.
too
Yeah.
rude.
There's quite a lot happening, and the team is very busy. The team is big and busy, and I sometimes
I'll cast
sometimes
it
I
if I
smile
can.
about it. Sometimes it makes me very angry, but I see there's a lot of speculation in the community about what is happening, and the team is this, and they're fighting, and they're not going along with it well, or the publisher and developer are fighting. I think the
Is he
reality
talking
is
about
that
me?
we have a very healthy business relationship with the Steel Balalaika.
Mhm.
They are very, very good. They are very, very good developer, and we are working on so many different things on the game. It's unbelievable, and I'm very excited about the future of the game. So it's all very positive and good right now.
Yeah, that is great. I also want to say that a public test environment is a really good option to get player feedback
1,000
and
people.
also appease the player. So everyone's like, we're working on this, we're taking your feedback.
It
I think
is.
that's
It
great.
is. But when you have such a large community of players, and I mean like thousands of people, the feedback is not always cohesive, and never goes in the same direction. So you
Of
really have
course.
to pick and choose
Yeah.
what to work on. And
AFK
maybe
meta
something,
microing makes you
there's a very
lose.
vocal part of the community doesn't like it, but doesn't mean it's wrong. It's like but yes, we have to listen. We have to listen a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, attacking
and,
makes you lose, right?
be
Just sit there and
patient
take
as well.
trades because
Agreed.
kills matter so
As much as the community is patient, because making changes to these games is never easy.
Of course, yeah. No, I think that's great.
That's
Good
pretty
news.
funny.
Yeah,
About Broken Arrow.
absolutely.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you.
We'll see you later again
Okay,
with more
fantastic.
news.
Yeah.
and
How
exciting
many
things.
units did he
Let's
say?
switch games now.
He said 2
And
maps.
Gameplay
X
for
units,
a brand
but-
new campaign for ICBM Escalation.
Do we care about the other stuff? I mean, we were here for Broken Arrow. How long does it go on for? Wait, whoa, you're not allowed to show China getting blown up on stream. They'll ban your game. It's 1091 according to this. But yeah, you guys, there were 90 people watching when on this stream. He said the number of units in the new DLC, and I missed it because I was talking over it. Did any of you hear what that was? Because yeah, they're gonna lose their social credit because that's the part I missed. But this is the really interesting part, and they're gonna get mad. One new unit. They said 2 maps, 2 co-op scenarios.
That was Assassin's
X new
Maze.
units.
The new ICBM Escalation DLC. It's coming in September. And you command China in the hypothetical aftermath of World War II to a global superpower across 11 missions.
The hypothetical aftermath of
Next
World
up,
War II.
The machines are back. Let's roll it.
Oh, it's the Terminator one. This is the one everybody was hyped for. But no, it's maintaining its views. I assume there'd be a big drop off after Broken Arrow, but... Sorry, it is a bit loud, isn't it? I just think it's crazy that because the whole point is that it's US versus Russia, right? NATO versus Pact, whatever. It's US versus Russia, let's face it. And they released a spec for the NATO faction, but the spec for the Russian faction you have to pay for 35. Thank you, Eugentor. Now I don't have to go back and watch
Evolution is a major story expansion that continues the war beyond the original campaign. You follow Lieutenant Church as the
BA is the only game that did not get any gameplay shown in the stream. Au contraire, Debobi. They did not show gameplay for that board game. What was it called? Like Mobius 44 or something. But no, you're right that their biggest product, they didn't show any gameplay. They just said the community feedback, sometimes it makes me smile, sometimes it makes me angry, you know?
These enemies are capable of rapid movement and can board vehicles, tearing open armored units and eliminating their crews. Every encounter demands new tactics, as the evolving Legion forces force you to adapt or risk being overwhelmed. These new threats push combat toward more dynamic and unpredictable engagements, where tactical adaptation and battlefield control
mate.
become the
31st,
keys to victory.
Look, it's here. It's out.
That was Terminator. You probably guessed it, recognized it. It's also coming in September. An 8-mission DLC.
31.
It takes the fight to
Big
the frozen
wrong,
wilderness
35.
of Canada, and
31.
it changes the gameplay. It changes combat completely because it
Maybe he did
introduces
say 35,
melee
though.
combat with the new Ripper Terminators and also augmented soldiers, so you can equip them with augmentation kits. Plus a batch of new units like the Leopard C2 Maxes, for example. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking about Blood Bowl.
Maxes.
We will get to that towards the end of
You
the
said
show.
35,
So stay
fair
tuned.
enough.
And now we're going to have a short break.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me there's a flipping ad break. Or are they swapping her out for somebody else? Wow, guys, there's a sale on Starship Troopers. To be honest, if Starship Troopers had multiplayer, that would be really cool. If you could play as a bugs or whatever. But I gotta tell you, like, does anybody care about this? Or, like, Broken Arrow, it's happened. I'll do a poll. In fact, actually, if the viewer numbers go down enough, then I'll just stop the stream. I think that's probably a better way of doing it. If people don't want to watch it, then I'll close the stream. But as it stands, we got our incredible Broken Arrow reveal. Truly inspirational Broken Arrow reveal. Of the Russian faction that you have to pay for even though the Baltics were free. And let's see if there's been any fresh reviews in the last couple seconds. They're gonna get mad. They're gonna get super angry. Because, well, why wouldn't they? Well, that was posted today, but it does not involve the the DLC. The fact that, because basically the Russians said on the Russian side that, you know, on the Russian sites,
You were asking about Nightmare Frontier. I've got something new. Joining me now is
Um,
Mateusz, head of studio at Ice Code Games and the
they
developer
did say
of
that they would all be free on
Mateusz,
like
welcome to the show. Thank
VK,
you for
like the
being here.
Russian Facebook. One of the Russian devs
Nightmare
said they would
Frontier, in
all
case
be
you don't know
free,
it,
so
is one of a
I
kind.
guess
You
not.
have a tactical extraction looter.
BA killer
Time-based
game will be
combat.
announced.
It launched today, actually, on the 22nd of July. Let's set the scene. Roll the cinematic trailer.
In a city twisted by some cosmic horror, a shifting maze ruled.
That's absolutely insane that they're going to charge for it, but we don't know how much yet.
Survivors
We don't know how much.
overcome their fears with shotgun therapy.
Is it turn-based?
Scavengers into anomalous districts.
Looks like Dead Rising.
Monsters down to manageable pieces. And find out what the hell is going on here.
Free with... Well, yeah. Maybe that's what he was saying. You're just going to pirate it anyway. Maybe that's what he meant.
I hadn't actually seen that trailer. It's really cool. Also, shotgun therapy. Do you want to give us the quick pitch and maybe explain shotgun therapy?
Yeah. So, Nightmare Frontier is set in a late 19th century American West Coast city, in which some strange power made people's fears manifest in a flesh as monsters. So, if somebody is afraid of spiders, the monster that looks like a spider is showing in front of him. So what you have to do to face your fears is shoot them
It
with
has
your
gone
shotgun.
down.
And this is what
But
we
it's
are
only gone
calling
down by
shotgun
about
therapy.
100,
I love
so
it. That's great.
people still care about not
I think we
broken
should
out.
just have a look at some gameplay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can we please have some gameplay?
Can we please have some Broken Arrow
I
gameplay?
came to this city chasing the American dream.
No, you missed the Broken
What did
Arrow
I
news.
find?
You missed it.
American nightmare, more like it. Something is twisted reality.
Sorry, let me just... Obviously, you don't care about this. Let me just recap the news. The Broken Arrow news, right? They talked about, you know, the community is very vocal. He said on the 30th of July, which is next Thursday, there's going to be a new gameplay patch which will add spectator observer mode, but not replay mode. They didn't actually speak about that. And it'll be gameplay and technical and spectator mode in the 30th of July patch. Then they said in the summer there'll be a new Russian DLC, but you have to pay for it. He said our first paid DLC, and he said there's going to be 31 units. No, he said there's going to be 35 units, but the store page says 31, which is here, and 2 new maps, and 2 co-op scenarios, and a new hangar so you can view your stuff in the hangar, right? Then they said that they're going to do a ESL Face It official tournament in the summer with the spectator mode, so I assume they'll get people together to cast the games and stuff. And he said, sometimes the community makes me smile and sometimes they make me angry. We have a good relationship with STB, we're not fighting, we get along, we're working on lots of things, these things take time, that sort of thing. So that's what they said. Now, then we've got the store page, and you see the Tu-95, Yak 130, Panzer... Isn't the Panzer already in the game? And the Tor. I guess they're like different variants, like different, maybe they're on different chassis, or it's like an upgrade or a downgrade or something, I don't know. That's new. It's like a T-72 without a gun, and it's just got a bunch of rockets on it. Spetsnaz Alpha, looks like they've got a grenade launcher. Suppressed rifle, suppressed PKP. Grenade launchers are pretty loud though, so that doesn't make too much sense. So that's it. That's it. These ones are on a truck. Oh, I mean, I guess as a Warno player, I can't really fault them for, oh, here's your Polish T-55, here's your Czech T-55, here's your... Did I miss everything? What the hell are you on about? I just told you what was going on. Barking orders. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So, but they said you have to pay for this, which is that's the big news. You're gonna have to pay for it. So, yeah, I'm pretty much persona non grata in the BA community, so I won't be getting this early. The thing that upset me, so I'll have to pay for it if I want to play it. The thing that upset me was this, which I was looking forward to, is being published by Slytherin, which means it's going to cost a lot of money because that's Slytherin games for you. All the games cost loads. It does look pretty fun. It's like a Company of Heroes thing, and now we're still here. So that's how it's going, bros. Anyway, what were they talking about? I don't know if I want to watch the rest of this. I don't know if I can be bothered. Looks like Iron Harvest. Yeah, that's true. Iron Harvest is another... Oh no, Iron Harvest is Polish, isn't it? How's the weather? Slightly too warm. Anyway, so something did actually happen. You missed a big happening.
Because later in the game you
and it's good that they didn't put the BA at the end, because they did that the first time. They did that. They waited right till the end, and then they showed the BA stuff. This time they showed it in the middle. The previous time they showed it at the start. So I guess they've realized that, oh, if we show it at the start, nobody watches the rest of our advertising stream. So it's fair enough, really, isn't it?
Because I got too greedy. Yeah. And I decided not to extract, but continue onwards. That was a mistake. And then
But yeah, I'm hoping there'll be like another RTS or something, because turn-based games I find kind of boring for the most. Whoa, what the heck?
Where and then so that was okay.
Guy just opened up console, typed in some hacks or something. What? Did you see that?
All right, that's it now.
Yeah. You know, this is this core aspect of this tactical looter, like this aspect to push the risk-reward mechanics, because
Battle Sector, that we have maybe, tactical,
and we wanted to frame it in something with a little more of excitement, because tactical is part where you are thinking how to approach the enemies.
They sent a broken arrow screenshot.
By rising the stakes,
see if I can get this up.
Further and further, you are adding this
excitement
part.
Who knows if this is really Flix or if this is somebody pretending to be Flix? Because I thought Flix was STB Flix, so that might not actually be Flix. Anyway, it looks like they basically hit their entire deployment with a nuke or something, and they all left. It's interesting.
You have to
he hid the UI.
To
they already showed Veil of Ashes. It was at the start. It was the first one.
Really well. I'm a loot goblin, so I got too greedy. You mentioned the loot.
Yeah.
So as you fight, you pick up loot that could be salvage material, that can be weapons or equipment, and also monster.
Yeah, the parts of
materials.
Yeah, the parts of monsters. This is the.
But yeah, the new DLC will be interesting. Sometime in the summer.
For more advanced upgrades,
I'd be interested to see how much it costs and how much the Russian guys freak out.
So, while in the early game,
they gave a date. There was news, bro. You guys just kind of muting the stream whenever I talk about this. Next Thursday, there's going to be spectator mode added and, you know, gameplay patch, technical patch, so we don't know what that's going to be, but obviously the spectator mode. Then they said Russian DLC in the summer, our first paid DLC, 2 new maps, 31 to 35 new units, 2 co-op scenarios, a new hangar, which is that thing when you launch the game where you look at the units, so I guess that doesn't really matter. They're going to do an official tournament, and he said, the community makes me smile sometimes, and sometimes it makes me angry. We're not fighting, we got a good relationship, everything's going well.
16 fears.
And each one has a fear that could be horses.
But yeah, for those of you who
There are lots of different ones. And
who were like, oh, Slytherin's gonna collapse. It's not. They made more money with Broken Arrow than they ever expected to. Broken Arrow made them like 20 up to 30 million US dollars, depending on how you calculate things. So they're very happy with Broken Arrow. Obviously, it's better to make even more money, but they've already got your money basically. So
I can pick one guy that is
you know.
fire, and if he will be in my team, the fires will spawn, and the two other guys can be fear of the monsters that are flammable.
Right.
Yeah.
Pro strats.
Yeah. So
Take notes.
yeah. So you can use the good proper combination of fears to your advantage.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was
There's lots
Flix,
more to
the
it.
guy who got nuked.
Shall we look at the roadmap? Like now you've launched in 1.0.
Yes.
What's next?
Yeah. So in upcoming months, we will definitely do some hotfixes.
All right, guys, I'm bored as anything, so I'm just gonna leave now. We saw the Broken Arrow, and I don't really care about this at all. So,
plans for the DLCs.
if you want to watch it, you know, it's here. It's here. You can watch the not Broken Arrow, but they already talked about the Broken Arrow. So I really, I'm not bothered. I'm like this guy. I'm gonna send the sleepy emoji as well.
And we
There we go.
also have the planned DLC 2. Little later, so right now I can say the winter.
So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day. I'm off to record
This one will land.
the 1-minute video, which is like, wow, cool news. You know how it is. Gotta milk it. I'll see you around.
Oh, this is a nice one.